Here we go!
Hey y'all, Blake here, giving y'all a channel update as we prepare to head into 2022, the year of Sonic. First of all, I gotta address what might be the elephant in the room right now. If you've been watching my videos recently, you might have noticed the ads that have been popping up. I'm pretty sure you pieced it together by now, but if you haven't, well, here's to confirming it. Your boy is officially partnered with YouTube. This is really huge for me because of the insane story behind how I got booted out of the partner program a year ago and made it back just now. We met the first requirement of 1,000 subscribers a couple months ago, which I could not have done without any of you. And then on January 1st, we hit the second requirement of at least 4,000 watch hours. Again, could not have done that without any of you. And now here we are, fully partnered and monetized, and I gotta say, I feel, well, to say happy would not begin to describe it, but this is one heck of a W, bro, and I owe this to all of you guys. Thank you so much. If there was ever a way to start 2022 off on a high note, this would be one example of such. I applied for partnership right after meeting the requirements, and then I woke up a couple mornings later to see that I had been accepted. I've been popping off about it non-stop ever since I got the email, and I know it may seem immodest of me, but with everything that's led up to this, I think I've earned this, honestly. And although I've said this plenty of times, you guys are the biggest reason that this happened at all. Even with all the work I've been putting into this channel since I opened it last year, I didn't think things would get this far, but, well, crazy things happen when you stick with them, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, I am not taking any of this for granted. Finding any sort of leverage on YouTube these days is difficult, at least much more difficult compared to when it was first opened years ago, as the internet population has grown exponentially since. It's like with crowds. If you're in a small crowd, it's somewhat easy to find you. But if you're in a bigger crowd, well, good luck. It'll be much harder to make out from everyone else. Honestly, I think that's one of the biggest reasons why creators like myself tend to have a hard time finding any trace of a spotlight. There's a lot more competition these days, and a lot of concepts have been explored over the many years that YouTube has existed, so to find something that's unique to you is quite a challenge. And to be honest, what I do here isn't exactly what I would call unique. I report on Sonic news, I play Sonic games, and on occasion I'll discuss various topics related to my interest in Sonic. I wouldn't say those are unique, as a fairly decent number of Sonic creators have done these things already, but I think what sets us all apart is what we bring to our videos. At least that's the way I look at it. And what I try to bring to my videos is being as educational as possible while keeping it interesting for you. And I haven't started out as a master of both trades when I first opened this channel, or my last channel for that matter. But I'd like to hope that I've gotten better at perfecting both of those talents over the years. And even then, I'm still not satisfied. There's always work to be done, there's always ways to improve yourself, and that's part of what keeps me going, I think. I always want to be better than I was yesterday. Another thing I found that kept me going as a creator, apart from enjoying what I do, that much is obvious, is not viewing any other YouTuber as an opponent. Like, I understand that you want to be among the forefront of creators finding success. I totally get that, because I do as well. But as I said earlier, on a platform where the crowd is getting much bigger and bigger, that's really hard to do. Not impossible per se, but harder to do. Besides that, there's a ton of amazing Sonic content creators out and about, each of which is a healthy asset to our community. Why would I want to compete with them when I can uplift them instead, and be uplifted in return? Why would I want to be the only winner when everyone can win instead? Who wouldn't want that, right? And because I always kept this in mind when making my content, I in turn found peace with the fact that I enjoyed what I did to the point where even if my channel didn't grow this much, I'd be fine with that and would keep going anyway. I'm not gonna act like I didn't want success and that I wasn't looking for it. I was definitely taking steps towards that end, but I kept my expectations reasonably healthy. So yeah, I'm quite blown away right now. Just how often does this kind of story get told these days? Seriously. You run a channel for 10 years that makes it to 60,000 subscribers, then you take a break, come back years later, and not only do you try to revive the channel, you also try to rebrand it, so that it's nothing like what it used to be when it first started out, only to be unpartnered right after. To be fair, looking back at how I handled my last channel, there were inconsistencies all over the place, so I'm not all that surprised that it failed anymore. At the time, I viewed it as a little more than a hobby, something on the side to mess around with whenever I felt like it, as opposed to it being a full-time thing like it is for me now. The creator I was back then doesn't come close to a % of the creator that I am now. But even then, I was really disheartened when I got booted out of the partner program, thinking that couldn't possibly happen when I met the requirements at first, but apparently anything is possible these days. So I almost thought about calling it quits there, even though my attempts to rebrand were just getting started. And then I was advised to make a brand new channel and go from there. That's exactly what I did, even though it was quite a risk. I had made about 60,000 subscribers on my last channel after all, but apparently numbers don't mean everything. It's all about what you do with the channel that counts these days. So I guess we'll call that a valuable lesson to learn as a creator. But make no mistake, every subscriber I gained back then, I'd always appreciate it. Just like how I appreciate my subscribers now. After all, without you guys, this channel wouldn't be where it is today. If not for the chance that you gave me, this comeback I pulled off definitely would not have happened. And if there's anything that I hope people will take away watching this video, it's this. No matter how unlikely things may seem, no matter what happens, there is always room for things to turn around. But I think what happens is to not actively be looking for these changes in momentum. Instead, figure out what matters to you, and if it matters enough to you to want to chase after it as a line of work, then by all means, do it. I know a YouTuber's goal is to build an audience, but rather than chase after one, simply focus on your work and be expressive through it, and eventually, it will catch the attention of others. Yes, I know it seems corny, and I'm making it sound a lot simpler than it really is, because in practice, it isn't. But there is truth in what I'm saying, and the results, well, they speak for themselves. And really, there's no telling if I'll be able to maintain this level of success, or if I can build on it, or my second channel will end up failing like my first one did, which I don't think it will, because I've learned a lot of lessons from what happened with my last channel. So I intend to hold on to the second chance for as long as I possibly can, and for as long as you all give me that chance. So to any of my fellow Sonic creators out there that are struggling to find success, or any creator at all, really, no matter who you are or what you do, you will find success. Just stay at it, keep revising your approach, keep learning your lessons, keep making connections with others, and before you know it, things can change. They did for me, and they will for you as well. I'm not even saying this to be nice, I'm saying it because it's fact. I mean, all I did was showcase Sonic games, show off Sonic merchandise, report on whatever Sonic related news happening. Basically, anything that has to do with Sonic, I'll do. And well, who would have thought I'd get this far? Not me, I'll tell you that. Like, I was working towards this happening, but I never stopped to ask myself, what would happen if all of this did work out? And now that it has, well, bruh, I cannot find the words to properly express how I feel, other than this much. Overwhelming gratitude. But as far as how the future of this channel will shape up, whether it'll be a good future or bad future like in Sonic CD, we'll just have to see, won't we? But whatever it is, I'm ready for it. Now, where'd I put those time stones? Anyway guys, the reason I'm making this video is to give you some insight on what I'm planning to do with my channel. So, here we go. First of all, the Sonic news videos are going to continue to remain a staple of this channel. They've been doing extraordinarily well, and I've always enjoyed making them, so why not keep doing them? In fact, the last Sonic news video I did that went up 2 days ago, it's close to 2,000 views now, which is crazy. Whenever any of my videos blows up at all, it is crazy, and I certainly appreciate every moment of it. So, these will definitely continue. What will also continue are the Sonic playthroughs. I know those have slowed down a lot recently, but to be fair, we did just get done celebrating the holidays. I figured, why not take some time off to myself, unwind from all the work I've been doing for my content, and enjoy myself. And believe you me, I definitely enjoyed myself, especially given the surprise Christmas present I've gotten. I made a showcase video for it, but to let you know what that is, your boy's Xbox Series S now, which means Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations playthroughs, maybe Sonic the Fighters? Yo, let's go! As for live streams, I know some of you wanted to see more of them from me, and I'm sorry they've been so rare for this channel, but see, I've been hesitant to do them because the PC that I have now isn't very well equipped to handle streams. Like, it can stream, don't get me wrong, but the quality in which they're produced tends to be no better than old school pre-HD TVs, if that makes any sense. They're watchable, but just enough to be watchable. They aren't exactly clean like you would expect from HD quality these days, and for that reason, I kinda backed off on streaming. But I know it's a barrier I should overcome because for as long as the content is watchable, that's what should matter, right? So it's like I said a bit ago, presentability really matters to me. I don't want to just push something out for the sake of pushing something out. But at the same time, the last few times I streamed, I found it to be really fun, so I really gotta get those going again. I wanna know what you all think though. Are you fine with the quality of streams I'm able to put out that aren't exactly the greatest but are at least watchable? Or would you prefer I wait until I can upgrade? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, or in the community tab, which is available on my channel now. And finally, with this being the year of Sonic, I'm fully expecting to do lots of videos related to Origins, Frontiers, the movie sequel, and Sonic Prime. Speaking of which, I'm about ready to start work on a Sonic Prime video, and I still had to do an analysis video from the Sonic Movie 2 trailer, which came out a month ago, and I still haven't done it yet. Bruh, as Sonic would say, I'm too slow! But don't worry, those will happen, just hang tight. One more idea that I've explored is collabing with fellow Sonic creators. I talked about it a while ago, but hadn't really pursued it yet because I'd been so focused on putting out Sonic related news videos, including the one I made this week. Which is understandable, I think. We all have to stay focused on our own content if we expect to get anywhere. But sooner or later, I'm gonna have to invite other friends to the party. The question is, who would you like to see me collab with? I'm curious to know. I don't know how all of these collaborations will happen yet, so don't expect them to become common, but just know that is something I've been thinking about. You know, I'm glad I thought about this just now, but you might be wondering if I plan on posting non-Sonic content. And the answer to that is, sorta. One idea I've been toying around with is to resurrect my Twitch channel and use that to stream non-Sonic games, and of course the occasional Sonic game will be shown here and there as well. I just won't do it here on YouTube because there tend to be disadvantages to posting content about something other than what you're known for. I learned that the hard way on my last channel, that's for sure. So I don't want to make that mistake again, and for that reason, I'm most likely going to be deferring to my Twitch channel for non-Sonic playthroughs. I could also make a third channel, but I really don't know if I can justify doing that because I've already had to make two so far. The first one's been shut down and the second is, well, this one. So a third one would be kind of pushing my luck a bit, I think, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, yes, I do have a Twitch and my username there is the exact same name as it is on here, so follow me there if you're interested. And I hope no one minds, but I might throw in some Smash content once in a while, seeing as Sonic is in the game. That counts as Sonic content, right? That said, I'm not a high-level Sonic player, so if that's the kind of content you're looking for, you likely won't find it here. But who knows, I may be able to show you a thing or two. As for the rest of my social media, in case you want to follow any of it, you just gotta check the description below my videos and you'll find it. I'm regularly active on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and a couple other platforms. You'll know which ones just in checking the description. That should cover about everything that's been happening with this channel recently, and what else I'm planning to do with this, so hopefully you're looking forward to all of that, and if you are, as always, you can let me know your feedback with your likes and comments down below. 2021 has been a great year to be a creator. It started out as a crapshoot at first, no lie, and then it got so much better over time. And of course, who I have to thank for that is each and every one of you for making it a great year. And because of that, I'm looking forward to what 2022 will bring for us, especially as far as Sonic is concerned. I believe first in line will be the Sonic movie sequel this April, unless we get a surprise release of Origins beforehand, but most likely it'll come out after, seeing as Sega has been very tight-lipped about it. I guess we'll see. But yeah, Thank you all so much for watching, and also thank you for being a supporter of my content as you have. Without you, I wouldn't be here today. It really means the world to me. And I hope to keep making content that is worthy of your support. Until then, I'm heading out. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Don't forget, blue blurs for life. Later, y'all.